Now, here's a look at a workflow that I use for any podcast guest. So, whenever I invite someone onto my podcast, there are several tasks and pieces of communication that need to go out to that one person over usually a couple months. So, this workflow is set up so anytime I have someone who I want to have on the podcast, I will add them into my Dubsado account, create a project for them, and then I add this workflow to their project. And then I won't miss any of these key pieces of the process to make sure that, and you'll see as I scroll down through these tasks, I want to make sure that they are, that I've given them a questionnaire so I know about them before their interview. I want to remind them how to have a great podcast interview. I want to thank them. I want to give them a heads up. Hey, your podcast episode is going to go live next week. And then I want to tell them that their podcast has gone live and to tell them where the link is to share and provide all of the promo graphics and all of that stuff. You know, when I first started podcasting, I did this all kind of on the fly. And I mean, I was communicating with maybe 10 different podcast guests at a time and losing track of where everyone was in the process. Then I took that process, that podcast guest process, and I put it into a workflow within Dubsado. And now Dubsado does the work for me. It's so great.